Good morning, IB Patriots. Today's November 6th. It is going to be a Wondering Wednesday. My name is Scotty.
And my name is Madison. Miss Stewart is here to start off our show today and talk to you about the PTO movie night. I'm planning to go. Are you?
Yes, of course. It's going to be fun.
Hey, Pineview Patriots, as you know, October is over, and you know what that means? Our box top contest is done, and we have a grade level that made it to the pumpkin patch. Oh, look over here. 3rd grade made it all the way to the pumpkin patch. So every student in 3rd grade gets to have an ice pop party. We're not sure when, PTO will let you know, but great job, 3rd grade. Hey, you know, this bulletin board is in the cafeteria. That's where I'm standing right now. This is where I hope to see you on Friday because we're having movie night here at school. The Grinch movie is going to be shown, and for $5 for each person in your family, you're going to get pizza, popcorn, and something to drink. Hey, bring a blanket, a small chair, a pillow, so you can hang out in the cafeteria with us. We want this cafeteria filled wall to wall with people. So bring your whole family, and we'll see you here Friday night.
Here's Colton from Student Council with some announcements about Veterans Day.
This coming Monday is Veterans Day. Here are some interesting facts about Veterans Day. Veterans Day was officially called Armistice Day in 1919. And France also celebrated Armistice Day. In 1947, it was officially called Veterans Day. And if you know any veterans, say thank you for your service.
There is one birthday today. Christopher C. in Miss McInerney's class. Happy birthday!
Today's lunch is Fresh Market Combo, nachos, fish nuggets, and the sides are salad, apples, or pinto beans.
Here's Miss Greco with the inquiry question of the week.
Hi Patriots, Miss Greco here with your next edition of Wondering Wednesdays. I've been very excited to see so many people stopping me on the sidewalk to tell me what question that they have or with a new idea that they have for Wondering Wednesdays. And I've been looking at the basket and there is so many great questions in there. So I appreciate everyone accepting my challenge. I want to challenge you even further to think a little bit outside the box. A lot of the questions that are in our inquiry basket are all about animals. And I know you guys wonder about other things in the world besides animals. So I'm hoping that some of you will come up with really good inquiry questions that are not just about the animals in the world. So this week I pulled a question that is not about animals. This question comes from Nicholas in Miss Bunce's class.
Hi, my name is Nicholas Bell. I'm from Mrs. Bunce's class. The inquiry question of the week is, how are color-changing shirts made? Can they protect you from the sun?
So Nicholas from Mrs. Bunce's class has a question about the shirt he's actually wearing. The shirt he's wearing in this video is actually a color-changing shirt. And because he loves the shirt so much, he is completely stumped as to how this whole thing works. So his inquiry question for you is, how are color-changing shirts made? And can they protect you from the sun? So I want to remind you that our questions need to be answered by using a source. So I want you to think about how you can find the answer to that question using a computer, using books, or using an expert. I think for this one you might need to use a computer to find the answer. So remember that this is a question for 2 weeks. This inquiry question will be for the next 2 weeks. And that question again is, how are color-changing shirts made? And can they protect you from the sun? I can't wait to see what you all discover. And don't forget to put those inquiry questions in the basket because I am looking for the question that we will have in the next few weeks. Have a great day, Patriots.
Hi Patriots, Grace here. Today I am interviewing Mr. Smith to learn about some things about the military.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Great.
What branch of military were you in?
I was a sergeant in the United States Army.
That's very cool. What did you want to do to join the military?
Well, I feel that our country offers us a lot of freedom, and there's a lot of things we can do in this country that aren't available in other countries. So I felt that I owed them something back. I did my service time.
Yes. How did you show your courage in the military?
Yeah, that's an interesting question, because when you first join the military, you're with a bunch of strangers. They sent you out into the woods by yourself, and you guard things in the dark of night by yourself. But one of the things I thought was really courageous is I went to a communist country, which was the enemy of us at the time. So I was able to do that.
Wow. Thank you for serving our country, and thank you for answering these questions.
You're very welcome.
Bye, Patriots.
Patriots, this is Mrs. Harris here. Because we have Great American Teaching coming up on Wednesday the 20th, every Wednesday in November we are going to have College and Career Readiness Day. So you can sport your college shirt or career shirt every Wednesday in November. And we're going to highlight some of our teachers and staff and learn about how they became teachers or their journey to being a Patriot here at Pineview. So today we're going to do sort of a dual interview with Ms. Greco and I, so you can hear about our journeys to being Patriot. Ms. Greco, what did you want to be when you grew up?
When I grew up, I always wanted to be a lawyer. I always wanted to go to law school. That was my plan when I left high school, was I was going to be a lawyer, I was going to move to Washington, D.C., and I was going to work for the government.
I can totally see you being a lawyer. Maybe when you grow up still. So, where did you end up going to school to be a lawyer?
I went to, that's right, Florida Gators right here, Mrs. Harris's favorite. And I graduated a long time ago, but I still bleed blue and orange, unfortunately for you.
So when did you know that you wanted to be a teacher? Because obviously the lawyer thing didn't work out.
Right, so actually I went to law school for a little bit. I stayed on my path. I graduated from college and I applied to law school and I did a semester at law school, and I kind of started feeling like maybe what I really had an interest in, this path of law school really wasn't going to get me there. So I decided to pursue a different degree, and I ended up moving to South Florida. And I started working for a program called America Reads that was sponsored by the government and President Clinton at the time. And with America Reads, I was placed at an elementary school, and I worked with students in 3rd grade and helped them with reading.
And here you are. We're so lucky
and
that
here
you changed your mind.
So Ms. Harris, tell me a little bit about what you wanted to be when you grew up.
Well, when I was younger, my entire life, I wanted to be a whale trainer at SeaWorld. I loved swimming, I loved animals, and I thought that that's what I wanted to do. And then I decided to go to Florida State, and they gave me a long list of science classes to take that I would need to be a whale trainer. And I sat there and thought and looked at these science classes and said to myself, you know what? I hate science. I do not want to spend the rest of my life learning about science. So I thought and thought and thought and thought. My whole life, I spent all my time with children. I taught swim lessons. I was a babysitter. I taught swim team. I had 162 kids on my swim team just by myself, and thought, well, all these jobs had to do with children. What is the best profession that deals with children? Being a teacher. So I decided to change my major from marine biology to elementary education.
Wow, so we kind of in a way have a similar journey in that our paths we didn't plan to be here, but I had no idea that you were interested in being a whale trainer. I knew she was a swimmer, but I did not know whale trainer was your initial thought.
Yeah, well, and you see, the best school to go to is Florida State.
Nope, just kidding. Nope, Florida.
The best profession, most definitely we can agree on, is being a teacher.
Absolutely. And being a teacher here at Pineview.
For sure. So we look forward to learning about more staff and their journeys to being Patriots. And remember, every Wednesday, wear your favorite career or college t-shirt.
And at Community Circle, talk about what you dream about being when you get older and what school, Florida, you should probably go to. Have a great day, Patriots.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge